Buying a new truck hasn't been this tough in years. Too many updates, engines changing every season, truck makers trying new ideas, others dropping old ones. Keeping up feels like chasing a moving target. But you don't have to stress over it. We went through what's new, what's returning, what's improving, and what still needs time in the oven to put together a clean, honest top 10 ranking of the best trucks you can buy in 2026. So let's fire it up and get straight into the countdown. Number 10. 2026 Jeep Gladiator. The Gladiator opens up the list. It's just a very specific tool. On the trail, nothing else in this segment even comes close. The suspension travel, the approach angles, the way that V6 pulls when you're crawling over something nasty, you get the full Jeep experience with a bed attached. But that's also the challenge. Daily comfort isn't its strongest side, the bed isn't the most versatile in the class, and fuel economy is not something to brag about, but you still get a naturally aspirated V6 and a towing capacity of 7,700 pounds. If it blended its off-road talent and power with a little more real-world usability, it would easily climb higher. For now, it stays at number 10, still unique, still cool, still very Gladiator. Number 9. 2026 Chevy Montana. The original idea was to import the Montana from South America, but delays might be working in GM's favor. The updated plan is to build it right here in the US. Give it a proper fresh look, and position it as a true compact option rather than a cheap global leftover. It's not a giant leap into the top half of the list, but for a returning nameplate with the right timing and a smart direction, number 9 is a solid spot. If Chevy figures out a hybrid setup for the Montana, we might have to revisit this whole countdown. In this class, efficiency and mileage are everything. Number 8. 2026 Nissan Frontier. The Frontier keeps climbing the charts purely because it refuses to ditch its V6. In 2026, that alone feels rare. The truck has a loyal fan base, and it deserves one. But Nissan just isn't matching the pace of its rivals when it comes to tech, packaging, or overall evolution. There's a whisper going around about a plug-in hybrid Frontier for 2027, and that could flip everything upside down. It might be the breakthrough Nissan needs, or the kind of decision that turns hardcore truck buyers away instantly. Until that plays out, the Frontier stays at number 8, holding its ground but ready for a big year ahead. Number 7. 2026 Ford F-350. The Towing King sits here at number 7. 40,000 pounds of towing capacity puts the F-350 in a different world. Nothing else matches it. At least not until Ram releases its updated Cummins setup. If trucks are workhorses and the F-350 rules that category, why aren't we putting it at number 1? Or at least higher on the list? Heavy-duty bragging rights aren't everything. Most buyers want a truck that can do more than haul barns across states. The F-350 is a monster of a machine, but its size and focus push it down the list. Still, if you need raw muscle, this thing is unbeatable. Number 6. 2026 Ram Dakota. After years of rumors, the Dakota is finally real. Stellantis could have taken the easy route and rebadged the South American Ram Rampage, but instead they're bringing a proper truck, not a crossover with a bed, but a mid-sized pickup. Expectations are through the roof, and Ram knows it. The problem is, the Dakota hasn't proven anything yet. Until it builds a track record, we can't rank it higher, no matter how promising it looks. Number 5. 2026 Ford Maverick. If the Maverick rode on a ladder frame, it could easily be sitting near the top of this list. But even as a unibody truck, it delivers something no one else can match: 40 miles per gallon. In the world of utility vehicles with a bed, that's crazy. Ford stuck to what actually matters in the compact class: low running costs, real-world usefulness, and a price that doesn't make you question your life choices. And don't forget, the Maverick still tows around 4,000 pounds, even with a hybrid setup, and its payload is 1,500. For its size, that's impressive. The Maverick earns its spot by doing exactly what buyers want and excels in some areas. Number 4. 2026 Chevy Colorado. Chevy might be dealing with headaches in its full-size and heavy-duty lineup, but the Colorado is a bright spot. With 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, it's the strongest non-hybrid midsize truck you can buy. It tows 7,700 pounds and doesn't lose capability after switching to a Turbo 4. Of course, you'll still hear old-school fans asking for a V6 or a diesel, and that's fair. But from a performance standpoint, the Colorado is a beast. It's Chevy's most solid truck right now, and number 4 fits it well. Number 3. 2026 Toyota Tacoma. The Tacoma stays on top of the midsize world. Losing the V6 didn't hurt sales at all. If anything, Toyota's numbers climbed. Buyers trust the brand, trust the engineering, and trust the new hybrid setups. You just can't ignore 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. You can't ignore the TRD Pro, one of the best builds for an off-road adventure, or its new sibling, Trailhunter. Basically, Tacoma has it all. Sure, some drivers miss the simplicity of an old 3.5 V6, and the new engines still need time to build long-term credibility. But the Tacoma's capability, Toyota's build quality, and overall market dominance speak loudly enough. Number 2. 2026 Ford F-150. Measuring the F-150 against anything else is almost unfair. It does everything. You want a workhorse? Done. You want a luxury cruiser? Sure. You want a performance truck that makes muscle cars nervous? Also possible. For years, the F-150 has dominated the sales charts. It's reliable, it's trusted. So why isn't it in the top spot? The problem is choice. There's almost too much of it. The endless configurations can overwhelm even seasoned truck buyers, and that's the only reason it falls just short of number 1. Otherwise, it's as close to perfect as a modern pickup gets. Number 1. 2026 Ram 1500. Ram takes the crown this year by keeping things clear and focused. 2 engines, the Hurricane 6 and the Hemi V8. No complicated lineup gymnastics. No confusion. Just options that work exactly the way truck owners want them to. The return of the Hemi gives Ram a massive advantage. Less downtime, fewer headaches, and the kind of reliability you want in a half-ton that's meant to work, not sit at the dealer. Pair that with the best cabin in the class and a driving feel that edges out the F-150, and Ram takes the top spot for 2026.